Once you've submitted your application for the SSDI or SSI programs, it typically takes a week or two for Social Security to send you a confirmation that they've received your application and if everything is in order or they need more information to get the process started. Once that has happened, it's typically about 3 to 5 weeks for them to begin sending you requests for additional information, such as more specific information on your medical treatment and your current functioning status. So they'll send you a function report for you to complete, which will outline what you do on a daily basis. Can you cook for yourself? Can you clean? Are you able to bathe, shower, do your toileting activities? Do you take care of a dog or children? Or what types of issues do you have generally? What help do you need from other people? And what types of aids, hearing aids, crutches, wheelchair, so on and so forth, do you utilize on an ongoing basis? Social Security is going to receive this form and begin to analyze, does your opinion of your functional status line up with the doctor's opinion, or is there some kind of discrepancy? And if there's a discrepancy, they may send you to one of their doctors, or if there is no opinion whatsoever from your medical records and the doctors that you do see, they may also send you to one of their doctors for a consultative exam. You should always attend the exam. It's a basic get to know you, bend over, touch your toes, reach to the sky, squat, crouch, twist, for the doctor on Social Security's side to assess in person what you're capable of doing. The other thing that Social Security will likely send you is a work history form where you will provide more elaboration on the jobs that you've done in the past 15 years in terms of, were you managing people, supervising, lead worker, how much weight did you have to lift, were you on your feet, was it a desk job, how often were you using your hands, reaching above your shoulders, working on ladders, and the like. Always complete that form and get it back to them. For individuals under 50, it is not as important because Social Security is looking at what jobs you've done and every other job that you could potentially do under the assumption that you could be retrained because of your age. You should be as accurate as possible, but from their perspective, those jobs are less important for somebody under 50. For somebody over 50, the more specific you can be, the better, because oftentimes the claim hinges on, can you do the work you've done in the past or not? And people often forget that even though they consider it an easy job physically, didn't really lift that much weight, there were frequent occasions where they were lifting heavy amounts of weight, and that would change the classification of the job. Or from a mental perspective, exactly how hard that job may have been mentally. And when you don't elaborate on that, Social Security thinks it was either easier physically or mentally, and then presumes you could potentially do it still because you didn't fully elaborate on how complex and how physically demanding that job was. So the more specific you can be in that work history report as someone over 50, the better. From there, once they've received your function report and your work history report, they may or may not send you to one of their consultative examining doctors, as I mentioned. If they do, then it's typically 1 to 2 weeks for them to receive the report from that doctor. If they don't, they likely have all the information they need. Once everything is in from you and that consultative examiner, it is typically 5 to 10 weeks for them to finalize everything depending on the current workload that they have at their examination office.